they really didn't advance Dune from Dune 2 with Dune 2000. Like, there's a UI changes, and that was really about it. That was definitely disappointing for a lot of people. I enjoyed it, though. I think Emperor Battle for Dune was a far better example of RTS. That was actually quite creative. Had a lot of really nice features. I wonder if Emperor actually works on... Man, if it did. If Emperor worked on Windows 7, I would play the hell out of it. Because it was actually really, really good. Had a great campaign as well, with some branching paths and things like that. It was quite impressive. Dune had some nice ideas. For those of you who don't know much about Dune, obviously it's a sci-fi universe created by Frank Herbert. And the original game, Dune 2 Building of a Dynasty, or for those of you who got it, what else was it? There was another... Battle for Arrakis was the other word for it. We need Light Factory. Yeah. Rocket Troopers.
Unit ready.
Let's go hit that Spice Balloon. No, never mind. You can't do that.
Unit ready.
Yeah. Universe by Frank Herbert. Series of books. Dune 2 was not the original RTS, but it was definitely considered to be one of the grandfathers of it. By Westwood, of course.
Unit ready.
And it set the groundwork for a lot of what came afterwards. It basically was the reason Command & Conquer exists. Get some scout tracks out. And then you had Dune 2000, which was more of a reskin. Oh, this is not where I want to be fighting. Yeah, the AI in this is pretty vicious, by the way, if you hadn't already realized. It does not fuck around.
Unit ready.
Fucking power, there we go.
Unit ready.
Okay, power's back online. Get a rocket tower out. Get some scout trikes. As the AI will happily murder you in this version.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
I don't think it cheats, but it's pretty good at what it does.
Unit ready.
There we go. I've probably got enough to defend against that now.
Construction unit ready.
This is not the Dune music in any way. I probably shouldn't have put shuffle on, all things considered. Ah yes, the classic sounds of whatever the fuck this is. Jeez. Checking the queue. Ah, queue time is now 12 hours. Wonderful. Can we get Heavy Factory out at this stage? I'd like to get another spice refinery going, if possible. Probably have to... I can't move my construction yard though, so... Should be alright, we'll get a second spice refinery. Oh, shit! Back off to the turret range. I don't think I've actually got enough to stop that. That's a lot of shit coming our way. As I said, the AI does not mess around in this version. At all. I should be able to push him back, but I'm going to lose a lot in the process. That said, he lost his entire army, so I guess that works. There we go. Some micro. You know, I should have always show status bars on. There we go. That makes micro a bit easier.
Unit ready.
There's enough spice to justify a second refinery there.
Unit ready.
Emperor Battle for Dune was so good. Man, I'm wondering if I actually just am remembering it better than it really was, but from what I recall, it was actually fantastic. I need some quads. There were tanks on the way, so that's not helpful. At least my gun tower's up, so that'll help. I should be able to take that out. Get my power back online. There we go. That's what I like to see. Build a heavy factory.
Unit ready.
Tank's dead. Good, good, good.
Unit ready. Repairing. Unit ready.
I always preferred Dune to Command & Conquer, honestly, just because it was a cooler universe. It had some really nice concepts. Obviously, sandworms that ate all your stuff. Spice blooms, those are pretty cool. In the original, in Dune 2, if you didn't build stuff on foundations like this, you had to actually build these foundations, and they were like creep in StarCraft 2. They actually made you guys go faster. But the weird thing about it was that if you didn't build them on those foundations, then you ended up taking a lot of damage to your buildings. Which was certainly quite strange. The unit counters were a little bit more interesting as well. Tank rushing was not as effective as, say, Command & Conquer. Alright, now we're talking about we can get a siege tank. Very nice. Don't really want... Well, yeah, we kind of do. They're still using quite a lot of infantry, so we'll build a siege tank. They did air units quite nicely. They also... What is it? Yeah, they did... the carryall system was quite nice. You could build carryalls, which would actually allow you to bring your units back much, much easier. Oh, they already have a siege tank. Okay, that's bad news. Alright, let's make sure our controls are right here. I can't actually... The units are not responsive enough to properly micro. It's like, oh yeah, this is not a modern RTS. That doesn't work. Okay, we need more scout trikes. I have a siege tank, which is by no means enough to hold this. Let's get another spice harvester out as well. A bunch more infantry. Yeah, I need to be able to build carryalls, because they do all sorts of cool stuff. You could use them to pick up units and bring them back for repair. It was quite cool.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
I've got enough money to probably go up to Starport.
Unit ready.
There we go.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Yeah, Dune 2 is... If you have tried to play Dune 2 lightly, you can't. Like, you really can't. You've got to play it on an interpreter, because the controls are terrible. Like, things like bandboxing, they don't exist. You often had to, like, right-click context-sensitive orders. They didn't exist either. You had to actually click an attack button and then click attack, which was extremely awkward. It did not work out well at all. Take out that siege tank pronto before I lose too many units to it. There we go. There we go. Got some more stuff. Starport's ready. Very nice. Get another wind trap up. Cool. The cool thing about the Starport as well is it actually let you summon units, which was really, really strange. Like, you were able to summon units quicker than you could otherwise build them, but they cost more money, which was quite a nice little, if somewhat strange, system. Ah, this is my siege tank. That's bad news. So if I wanted to, say, get a bunch of siege tanks, you could fly them in. You could actually, like, at least in the old version, you could do, like, a mass order. So you ordered everything you wanted, and then a carryall delivered all of it into the starport. In this case, they seem to have changed it a little bit. I think they will eventually deliver it. I'm not sure they're going to deliver them one at a time, though. Not sure. Oh, bollocks. That's a rocket tank. That's bad news. There, you see what happened there? So it actually flew it in. Which is a bit weird, because the old version didn't do that. It used to, like, you would order all of your stuff at once, then it would fly them in all together. Which I guess may be a little overpowered. But this version doesn't do that. There we go. We can push them back now. Money-wise, we're looking pretty good as well. Let's go up to a high-tech structure. Place this wind trap. There we go. And I can get my really good stuff. Take the combat tank out. Oh, KKND? Wow, that was a game. I absolutely loved KKND. I'll probably use some other production facilities as well.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Alright, high-tech facility.
New construction.
Alright.
Unit ready.
Still can't get an Devastator. Alright. I need... The Devastator, by the way, was what the Mammoth tank was copied from. You might be looking at it as like, whoa, that looks really similar. Yeah, it should do. Dune 2 actually had the Devastator before Command & Conquer. Command & Conquer's Mammoth tank is based on the Harkonnen Devastator tank, which is actually a nuclear-powered tank.
Unit ready.
Which is a very cool unit. Heaviest tank in the game.
Unit ready.
I need to really start doing damage to him. I'm getting a lot of money here, which is helpful. Build the Ix-Lab.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Another turret up. And we could probably just order a bunch of rocket tanks.
Unit ready.
There we go.
Ready.
From the starport.
Unit ready.
We've got a decent enough army to kind of push out here. At least to eliminate these fellows.
Ready. Unit lost.
Okay, I clearly do not have enough to... Well, I do, but not without taking major losses. Oh, they're going to catch my siege tanks at the back now. That's bad.
Unit lost.
Bad news. Should have waited for the rocket tanks. These things are expensive.
Unit lost. Construction complete.
Ix-Lab is done.
Lost. New construction. Unit lost.
And then you can unlock the palace. For each of the 3 factions, the palace has a different ability. The Harkonnen Palace has the Death Hand missile, which was notoriously inaccurate and silly. If you actually... When I used to play old Dune 2, I had a palace, and what I would do is I would save scum. When the Death Hand missile missed, which it invariably would, I would actually just reload the game and fire it again until it worked. This is bad news. That's all my rocket tanks down. Coming back. All my infantry have been going up there, okay.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
I might be able to take the siege tank out. Where's my Devastator? Not built yet.
Ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Yes, I can stream EQ Next Alpha. I have been doing this for like 4 years professionally. I do know the difference between NDA and not an NDA. It's kind of my job. But I understand the concern, so thank you for having it.
Unit ready.
That's the PR-friendly answer, right? Yeah, pretty sure it is. Alright, Devastator tank. Fun times. Things that Devastators do well. Blowing up everything. They're pretty good at that. Unfortunately, when being massively overwhelmed by other units, maybe not so good.
Unit ready.
I need to buy more stuff. I'm just gonna buy basic combat tanks, actually. I need to fix that up. The AI is pretty good in this version, if you hadn't already realized. I definitely need more Devastators, but...
Unit ready. Unit lost.
All these rocket tanks.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Oh, those are not... Are they Fremen? No, they're not Fremen. They look like Fremen. Jeez, they're absolutely just wrecking my Devastator. Bad news. Man, the AI is a hell of a lot better in Dune 2000 than it is in Red Alert. Red Alert, I'll give them that credit for that. Holy crap. It's a lot of fucking pressure. I thought I was doing well on 4 Harvesters, apparently not. Jesus, look at this. I am screwed. Absolutely screwed. My guys are dying on the launch pad here. It's ugly. Oh dear. Well, that's gonna be GG. Oh, they have a sonic tank as well. Even worse. Okay. You can't build stone slabs in this version. They took it out, from what I can tell. Unless I'm missing something. Well, that's GG. I was floating 3,000 minerals, which was pretty pathetic, but...
Building lost. Your mission is a failure.
Indeed.
Mission aborted.
estimated wait time is currently 2,400 minutes, so... My apologies, guys, but screw everything about this. I've got work to do, and I can't sit around just waiting for this thing to show up. But apparently the queue number is wrong. But that doesn't really matter, because I've been sitting in it for like an hour, and unfortunately, I have to do work. So, my apologies, guys. When it actually comes back up, and when I know that it's going to work, I will try and do... Oh, hello. Did that just get me in? Did it just kick... Please... Oh, it just kicked me out of the queue! Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Lovely. Just lovely. Again, that's an alpha for you. It's to be expected. If you don't want to deal with this shit, don't get an alpha. That's all. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I will try and make a new stream later if I can get into the game and I know that it's reliably up there for like 10 minutes. If you want to download what I was just playing, by the way, I would suggest that you do because it's really, really cool. It does come with the original Command & Conquer, Dune 2000, and Red Alert 2. It is openra.resl.net. Which I will post in the chat room for you here. openra.res0l.net. I think they've just kicked everyone off the servers by the looks of it. Everything just went down to low. But yeah. It's worth playing, because even just for the AI, but even if it's not the AI, you should just play it because the multiplayer is fantastic. Like, those games really do stand the test of time, for the most part. I would say that the unit control, like, compared to something like StarCraft 2 or even Brood War, is not tight. And as a result, if you're kind of a micro-focused player, you'll probably hate it, but if you're more of a casual RTS fan, then those games still hold up really well. Impressively so. Huh. Well, I managed to get into another queue. It's now claiming the estimated wait time is 4 minutes, but there's 1,386 people in that queue, so... I'm gonna give it 5 minutes, folks. I'm gonna play some music. 5 minutes. If it doesn't work, then I'm gonna give up and get back to doing other things. My apologies again for wasting your time, but there's not much I can do about it. Yeah, this is abundantly clear it's not going anywhere. That I've been kicked out of the queue now 3 times, so there's no point. Sorry. If I'm able to get it stable later, and I'm able to, like, play it for 20 minutes and it actually works, then I'll do another stream later on. But, again, folks, I'm sorry for not being able to show that to you. It's very much alpha at this stage. And it's the kind of thing that you should never buy into unless you're absolutely 110% committed to testing what is very much an incomplete game. So there, that's that. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed me getting crushed by bots in Dune 2000. I guess that's a thing. I'm gonna get back to work and make some content. Probably a Dune 2000 video. And I don't know, there's quite a few games worth having a look at right now on Steam. I want to look at, let's see, Burning Cars. I'll have a look at that. Don't want to look at Sniper Art of Victory, that's pretty old. I should really look at Loadout again, but I'm gonna have to spend a bit of time on that one. Octodad, I need to do that one. Rimmed Capsule, I am looking forward to trying that one out, because that actually seems pretty cool. And what else? Saturday Morning RPG, Castle Doctrine, and Our Darker Purpose. I also have Code for Hero Siege, I believe. Strike Vector, Recoil. Huh, Hero Siege looks pretty interesting. Is this another... It almost seems like a roguelike, but... No, it isn't. It's a hack-and-slash game with roguelike elements, based on wave stuff. Huh, okay. Broken Age is gonna definitely coming in the next couple of days. Myself and Jen are gonna do a stream on that one. Strike Vector, I need to do that. I got a lot of stuff on my plate, what can I say? Echo Prime actually is out too, which... That's a game by... It's by that... Which Robot Entertainment? It's by one of them. Yeah, it's by the makers of Orcs Must Die, which... And I have it on iOS. It actually comes with Orcs Must Die 2 for free, which is interesting. Huh. Yeah, it's by Robot Entertainment, so I should probably take a look at Echo Prime as well. And Banished isn't out yet, but when Banished is out, or when I get code for the complete version, I will play that. I also have code for Aqua Kitty Milk Mine Defender, which... I don't really know what to say about that. But it looks amusing. That actually looks quite funny. Huh. It's a fast-paced retro-style submarine arcade shooter with optional 2-player local co-op elements. Battle through hordes of mechanical sea monsters in your kitty sub and defend the deep-sea milk mining kittens. The milk must flow. Well, that's a thing. Alright, folks. Thank you very much for your patience. I am, again, extremely sorry that I wasn't able to bring you EverQuest stuff. Not much I could really do about it. The servers are currently all manner of balked. But if I'm able to do it later, then I'll let you know by putting up a tweet as well as a video on the channel to say, hey, I'm live doing this. Hopefully it wasn't a complete waste of time for you. I'll see you next time.